it's Lizzie and this is Christmas, and today I'm going to show you how I whiten my teeth at home, and my orthodontist gave me these Opalescene. If you were wondering, the white background instead of the zebra print is metaphorical to how I'm whitening my teeth. Inside it are 4 of these Opalescene hydrogen peroxide syringe type things. You need to have Invisalign-esque retainers to use this whitening system. I just had these left over from my Invisalign, but if you're not doing Invisalign, you can just go and get clay imprints of your teeth, and then in 2 weeks they'll send back Invisalign retainers that fits your mouth. I got this whitening kit for $35 from my orthodontist that I go to for my Invisalign treatment, and he recommended it because it goes really well with the Invisalign retainers, obviously. So at the top of each syringe thing, there's a little plastic thing that needs to come off, and what you do is just twist it and the top part will just come right off. Then what you want to do is take your retainer. I always start with the bottom. You obviously only want to whiten the front part, and so you're going to do this part of the retainer, so then when you flip it over it would be that part on top. And you don't need to whiten the teeth on the very back because no one ever sees those teeth, so you just need to do the teeth in the front. And you can kind of look in the mirror and see like when you smile or when you like open your mouth a lot, like how many of your teeth are exposed, because it kind of depends on how big your mouth is. So then what you're going to do is take the applicator and you're just going to push the green part and then apply it to the top part of the retainer. And the reason that you do it on the top part is because then when you put it in your mouth, the hydrogen peroxide stuff will be like pushed down onto all of your teeth, so you'll get an even whitening. You do not want any saliva or water in your mouth because that will dilute the formula. And so you want to swallow. And what I do is I take a tissue and I kind of wipe the top part of my teeth to kind of get rid of any excess saliva. Then you're just going to take the retainer and put it on your mouth like you normally would. Once it is on, you might taste that some of it is kind of spilling out. So you can just like take a tissue and take any excess out of your mouth. And so then you're just going to line the top retainer in the same way that you line the bottom retainer. Eventually, once this part pushes down all the way, you'll notice that there is nothing else left to push, and so that means that one is over, so you can just throw it away and then get a new retainer. Sometimes if you get a whole string of peroxide coming out, it will kind of fall down. So what I do is kind of just push it up with the end of the little syringe thing, and then just fill in any gaps if part of it missed getting peroxide material. So then you're just going to put the retainer in your mouth like you normally would. And again, you can just take a tissue and kind of wipe off any excess around your gums. My orthodontist told me when I got the Opalescene whitening thing that it would not at all hurt, but I did notice that after using it for 3 days in a row, when I was brushing my teeth, it would kind of start to burn around my gum area, and it got so bad that I stopped doing the whitening for a few days because when I was brushing my teeth, it hurt so much to brush my teeth that I couldn't even brush them, so I was relying completely on ACT for a few days. I really recommend like wiping off any excess when you put it on, and also if you're using too much of the peroxide system and it's spilling out, that can be when it's kind of making your gums hurt a lot, so don't use too much of the peroxide. You're supposed to leave this on for an hour and a half. My orthodontist said that the instructions said an hour, but it's really an hour and a half. Do not drink anything, including water, while the retainer is in your mouth, because you don't want the water to leak inside there because then it will dilute the peroxide and it won't work as well. The Opalescene is supposed to last for 2 weeks if you do it every single day, but you might not want to do it for the full 2 weeks because you don't want to make your teeth too white. One of the women who works in the orthodontist place told me that someone came in and their mouth was like white, like bleach white, and it looked really awkward. And if you do make it way too white, eventually it will go back to normal because the peroxide is basically just burning away. Not burning, but it's just kind of getting rid of any food particles that are caught between your teeth. And when I say between your teeth, I mean like between the cracks on your actual like tooth surface. On each tooth there are like overlapping tooth cells and stuff that's caught in between there, so it's just kind of making them cleaner. Chrissy, you're purring, right? So it's been an hour and a half and you're just going to take them out like you normally would. And right when you take them out, you're going to taste the peroxide and it's really gross. And so you're going to want to rinse your mouth and the retainers in water, and you can use a toothbrush to kind of brush out all the grossness. So then your whitening is done and you really want to completely brush your teeth because the hydrogen peroxide is eroding your teeth, and so you want to get it out of there or you might damage your teeth. That's why you only leave it on for an hour and a half. You don't leave it on indefinitely for 2 weeks. That'd be crazy. The first time that I whitened my teeth, I took it out and it looked completely uneven all over. And I kind of freaked out, so I went to bed and then I woke up the next morning and it looked completely fine. So just wait a few hours and it'll look normal. If you guys want to see more of the purring beautiful Christmas, you should subscribe to my vlog channel, youtube.com/LizziesAnswers. And the last video I uploaded, he was in it so much. You were playing and jumping around trying to catch the little ball, right? And you were eating and using your litter box. You were just all over that vlog, right? If you haven't seen my Invisalign finale video, you can go watch that now. And if not, be stopping by my channel on Mondays and Thursdays for new videos all through summer. We love you! Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And leave any video requests below.